Cool. We are rolling. Las Vegas. Let's do
Pod
it.
number 2.
Yeah. We just did it with these guys yesterday. Some comedy, some magic, talking just business, life, everything. But now we're here with you guys, brothers.
Appreciate it.
Dynasty, as
Yes,
we
sir.
learned
You know what it
yesterday.
is.
Family.
Yes, sir.
Let's you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Amado Vargas, 8-0 with 3 knockouts. I'm right here with my brother.
He loves to mention that. My name's Emiliano Fernando Vargas. Really Mexican, super long name, but 5-0, 4 knockouts. And it's the Vargas Dynasty. Is 2 out of 3 right now. So it's 2 out of 3 of us right now.
Actually, my brother, he's gonna be fighting next week. He's gonna be fighting next week on the 26th, 24th or 26th.
I think the 26th.
The 26th, Fernando Vargas Jr.
Shout out.
Shout out to my brother, man. He's 10-0, 10 knockouts. 3 Vargas brothers, man. With now Hall of Fame father Fernando Vargas. Got inducted. I think when did he get inducted? Last year he got inducted.
Beautiful.
He got the WBC belt, the green belt.
Oh, shit.
So that was pretty cool. And my brother just got done fighting at the Mandalay with MGM or Mandalay Bay. MGM and
Yeah.
beautiful knockout. I said this in interviews. I said it's gonna be a body shot, bro. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it's gonna be a body shot, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
He hit him with the body shot and stopped him.
Yeah, we're going back to back. Like Drake said, you know what I'm saying? So, my brother Junior, he fought. So I fought at the MGM. He fought again, Junior, this last weekend, I think so. And then he's fighting again this weekend. So, we're just trying to go out and show out every time, man. There's a lot of people that, really have a target on our back that, think just because, we can look good in some clothes and dress and whatever the case may be. If you want to call me pretty boy, that, but I'll still whoop that ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what we face. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is.
Yo, it was great. I mean, yesterday we came to the gym. We met your older brother, met your father, and first of all, thank you guys so much for all the hospitality. You just great family,
Appreciate
obviously,
that.
and it shows with you guys just sitting here with us today. So
Yeah.
But yeah, what did that feel like? That knockout, that recent one.
I mean, you train for that, right? I mean, and it's kind of funny. It's like, I'm in training camp for 6, 7, 8 weeks at a time, and just for 2 rounds or 3 rounds, whatever the case may be. But I just know every time I go out there, I want to look spectacular, because even if I go up against a guy, my last opponent was 3-0. So, it felt good giving him his first L. And, at the end of the day, it's just, you prepare for that. But, as a fighter, you wish for that gladiator moment. You get what I'm saying? That jumping on the ropes, having the crowd scream your name and, walking out the same halls that my dad walked through. You know what I'm saying? So that for me was nostalgic. It was cool. And, that's definitely a memory that me and my dad will always cherish, until we headline that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that I got my first introduction to the MGM type feel and this and that, but walking around and seeing the posters, Lomachenko, Devin Haney, and really seeing myself like, all right, that's gonna be me. Like, all right, how am I deal with the pressure? All right, like.
Oh yeah, it was Devin Haney, Lomachenko undercard.
Yeah, man.
That my brother fought in.
So it was a big card, man. It was
big card.
And we performed, and like I said, we're gonna headline that motherfucker soon, So
I love it.
So
Yeah, all 3 brothers on the same card.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
We did it. When we were signed with Triller.
Shout out Triller.
Yeah, shout out to Triller. They we have nothing bad to say about Triller. They took care of the Vargas Dynasty.
Nothing but great things.
With David, shout out to David, but yeah, man, we got 3 Vargas brothers. Shout out to our promotional company, my promotional company, Marvin Nation. He's doing a hell of a job with me and my older brother, Fernando Vargas Jr. And, Top Rank, my brother, that's his promotional company. So we're all getting moved correctly. And that's what it's about, getting fights. You see one Vargas brother fighting Mandalay Bay. And then you see another Vargas. I got done fighting alongside my boy Gabriel Flores. Had a beautiful knockout at Stockton Arena. We sold it out on Top Rank on ESPN. So that was really amazing. Just to see myself on TV and, you know, just we all gotta hold our own weight. And we're all gotta pay our own dues. You know, every time that we step in that ring, I don't know one successful person that hasn't paid their dues. You gotta pay your dues in anything in life. If you want to be successful at it, you gotta pay your dues. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta go through the pain, and that's something my father has showed us. Is, you know, if you really want something, you start something, you finish it. You don't half-ass nothing. So I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for the future. Dynasty's going up, and it's only up from here.
Did you guys grow up like all wanting to box? You know, seeing your dad, being around that.
You know, I was just a fat kid that liked to eat, right? You know, Mexican household. You got tamales, you got menudo, you got everything going on, right? So, you know, I never looked into the fridge and there was nothing in there. So I took advantage of it, right? You know, my dad did a hell of a job with his career. But at the same time, it was just kind of like, you know, we moved to California. We moved to Vegas from California. We opened up a boxing gym. But before that, you know, I told my dad, I was like, hey, I want to box, right? You know, you're talking about fat, chubby kid, right? You don't want to box. So he told me, if you tell me Monday, then I'll take you. I think it was like a Friday or something. He thought I'd forget about it. So come Monday, you know, I got my hand wraps on. I don't even know how to wrap my hands. And I'm like, you know, are we going to the boxing gym? And, you know, we start going, you know, sparring after sparring. I'm whooping these dudes. You know, I'm like, hey, I kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, regardless, I'd be fighting with my brothers all the time. So it's like, it's like, no.
We got into it first. Which
I got into it
my
first.
Brother, my little brother. So we opened up a boxing gym. He started competing. Like, he started competing and really taking this serious. Became #1 in the United States. Killing the game. My thing was football. I played football. You know,
corner, slot receiver.
I played everything. Running back, wide receiver, free safety. I did it for 4-5 years, you know. And but my brother really started to take this serious. And you know, we moved out here to Vegas. We were residing in Camarillo, California. You know, we grew up right there. And moved when my dad was gonna get ready to fight. Opened up a boxing gym. He started killing the game. Me and my brother jumped on the scene. I had my first amateur fight when I was 13. But it was on and off. Like, I kind of do it. But I really didn't.
It was all over the place.
Yeah, I really just, you know, it was there.
You want to do music.
Yeah, I don't know what I was
be a
doing.
Rapper.
You
you know what I'm saying?
I wanted to get my hands in everything.
Yeah.
You know, but
I remember that phase.
But you know, we all, my brother started killing the game, and then boom, I really started to take boxing serious around 16.
So that's when you were 16.
Yeah.
And you were 13?
Some 13 or 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started taking it serious. And then I started going to national tournaments. I started being top people in the U.S. I became ranked #6 in the United States. And, you know, at 114. And I was like, same thing with my brother. I said, it's not just a last name. Like, we can actually fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And my brother as well, Fernando Vargas Jr., he went all the way. He went to Olympic qualifiers, beat top people in the U.S. as well. And
these are people that, you know, they're doing this since the age of 8 years old. So, like, you could compete as an amateur at 8 years old, you know, all the way, I think it's to 40 years old. But for the Olympic qualifiers, you know, you got people that have been doing this. So, you know, my brother Junior, you know, props to him coming in, you know, and really making to the finals. And if he would have won that, then he would have gone to the Olympics. So it's just we have natural God-given ability. I do believe that, but behind that, it's just like growing up with my dad and seeing what it is to really, you know, okay, that's what hard work is, and this is what happens when, you know, you put in work. You know, you're able to see it. You know, some people come from places where, you know, it's not tangible. Like, you can't see it. Like, you can't see the Rolls Royce. You can't see the, you know, the big house. You can't see you know, the Rolex or this or whatever it is. But, you know, when you're able to see it, you're able to touch it, you're able to feel it, you're like, okay, this is what happens when you put in work. So, you know, just growing up and even being, you know, I knew what I wanted to do since the age of 10 years old. So, you know, 130 amateur fights, 7-time national champion, number one in the country, you know, on the USA team, and now we're pro now. So all that slate is cleared. You know, now it's time to, you know, put in work as a professional like we've been doing. So it's just, I'm grateful to God just for you know, for the love that we get shown, of course, from my pops, his fans, but we're making our own fans. And I think that's the biggest thing for us, that we're and even for you guys as well. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, you guys are looking up to your father, whoever it is, looking up to someone like, okay, how can I one up that? How can I, you know, make them proud in the process? But okay, let me one up that. So, you know, they're big shoes to fill, but at the end of the day, I feel like we gotta really,
we're doing pretty damn well.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had 3 fights this year. We got another 3 fights that they want to give me this year. So we're gonna be really busy, man. So I'm excited about it.
Good busy.
Yeah.
Being young, like, you know, traditional kids. Like, I mean, I'm 20. He's 24.
Right.
We're young guys too, and like college.
Wow.
Did you, like, was that ever in the picture, or were you guys just kind of set on this and you didn't think?
I mean, I'm actually taking some courses at UNLV.
Okay.
You know, I don't think he don't like school too much, but you know what I'm saying.
Neither do I.
My thing is this. My thing is this. Is, you know, we got great mentors, man.
Sure.
Life mentors. Just great people in our corner. And but, you know, if it's to better yourself, I say go for it. You know, if it's gonna make you better, then do it. And my brother, my younger bro, he's crazy. He's in a good crazy. He reads books. You know, he got my brother just came out. Shout out to my little bro, came out with it's called Sagrav. It's Vargas spelled backwards. He got some glasses. I think he got them right here.
Right here.
Awesome.
You could show the camera these glasses. Everybody go get your Sagrav glasses right now. You could tune in and get yourself a pair. We came out with about like 3, 4, 5 glasses.
Different lenses.
Different lenses,
like that, yeah.
and they're all dope. I wouldn't. If it wasn't cool or if I didn't like them, I'd tell my brother, these ain't it. But go get your Sagrav glasses right now, and yeah, you know, we got different stuff coming, big things coming. We're gonna be fighting in I don't know if we can say, but August. I'm gonna be fighting around August.
Hey, you get me in trouble.
Hey, I can't get my brother in trouble also, but I'll be fighting around August.
Yeah.
Alongside someone, I can't say who.
There we go.
But we got a lot of things cooking.
That's
a lot of things cooking, and I'm just excited. And you know, if you guys are here and watching us right now, put in the work, and it will show. Whatever you do, if you're a doctor, if you're not a doctor, but whatever you do, if you're in real estate or you want to pursue something, if you work hard, it will show. But if you don't, like in boxing, you're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna be humiliated in front of everybody. So put in the work, put in the hours, and I promise you it's going to show. And people are going to be jealous of you because of that. People are going to be jealous because, oh, you know, they're always going to have something to say. And what I learned is in life, you will never please everyone. Just do you. You will never please anyone. So just be the best person you could be and be you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. So that's how I'm feeling right now. It's just be yourself and put God first, and the rest will come.
Hell yeah, man.
I think it's cool. Like, you know, we started this podcast. It's called NickelUp, and it's basically just like hustling, like finding people from different backgrounds. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about, like, you know, the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, I mean, we have a friend down in Costa Rica who kind of came to us with this idea, and you always ask him, how you doing today? And he just says, I'm trying to get my nickel up. He's trying to get a little bit better every day, putting a nickel in his pocket, making a little bit more money. And that's what you guys are doing too. I mean, you got the boxing career. You guys are perfect, you know, by definition. But you're coming out, like, how'd you decide on a sunglass line, you know, when you're so focused on your career? You're taking classes at UNLV, so why sunglasses?
NickelUp. trying to nickel up. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that though. You know, I just think you know, it's something to keep myself busy as well. I think a lot of things. We all have our different personalities, and you know, I just wanna, like you said, nickel up, man, and you know, part of that is you know, seeing what I could do, seeing where I could park my money, seeing where, you know, not just that, something that, and I even came into it like this. I said, look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna buy, you know, over 1,000 pairs of sunglasses, different frames, different this. If I don't sell anything, then I have 1,000 dope ass glasses that I could wear to my press conferences. My brothers could wear them, you know, if they act right. You know, it's just, you know, and that's a lot of things. So, luckily to God and gratefully to God, you know, we have, you know,
We have great support.
Yeah, great support
So
system.
we got a lot of great people that, from my father's career, from the general's career, from my career, from my brothers. So it's we wouldn't be nothing without the fight fans. We wouldn't be nothing without our supporters. And you know, the people ask us, like, do you guys get annoyed like when like fans want to take pictures? And absolutely not, because they're the ones that are putting money in my pocket. They're the ones that are
just supporting
and buying tickets. And Amado, I drove all the way from San Diego or Colorado to come to this fight, and it means the world. Like, wow,
sign the guy's forehead.
Yeah,
crazy stuff.
Signing a lot of different places.
You know, just kids taking off their shoes, bro. Like, it's really dope, honestly. And I think that had to been the craziest one, signing a guy's forehead.
Yeah.
But just aside from that, like I said, if I feel like right now I have some time to play with, you know, I'm not in camp, so you know, the sunglasses really keeping my mind focused. I'm in the gym every day, but you know, when you feel like you don't have I do have a fight date, but when you feel like, you know, all right, I'm just thinking about the next goal, right? Yeah. So, you know, it's like, all right, I technically don't have a goal right now, you know, so it's like, you know, I go crazy. I really do crazy, bro.
You can take too what you've learned in the ring and apply it to that, which is amazing. And I'm sure you have. Like, has there been any, you know, ups in business? There's always ups and downs, right? But like, has there been any, you know, big things or things that have not gone your way?
Yeah, definitely. Learned? I think the first day that I launched it, I only saw like one order, right? So, you know, it's like, hey, whatever, this, that. So I get on the phone with my mentor. His name's Michael Cyprian.
They call him the King of Asia.
Yeah, he owns about 560 gyms in Asia. So huge gyms. They call World Gym. But, you know, he's so business savvy and just his mind thinks like nobody I've ever had a conversation with. So, yeah, man. You know, he was able to, you know, guide me and really, you know, just give me key things about sales, you know, selling. And then, you know, I started applying them and started, you know, really investing some time in you know, the business and whatever it is. But, you know, just like my boxing, if I'm going to put my foot in something, I'm going to go all the way in. You know, so I can't put one foot in and one foot out and think, you know, it's just he set me straight. At the end of the day, if you're going to do this, do it right. So I think this goes for a lot of things. But aside from that, like I said, first day, you know, one order. Second day, no orders. You know, then we started going heavy on, you know, the marketing aspect and getting shoots done. And, you know, you're talking about 15, 20 orders a night. You know what I'm saying?
So Shopify, you get
it's just ding, 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 ding. But like I said, wouldn't be here without my supporters. Wouldn't be here without the people that, you know, rock with the Vargas Dynasty. So, you know, I don't believe in self-made. I don't believe in, you know, anybody who says I got here by myself. You know, I'm sure you guys have a hell of a support system, and even, you know, the people that are here that are supporting you guys or whatever it is. But, you know, it's just that for me was like, okay, you know, I'm not just a dumb boxer, right? And you know, you get this stereotype all the time, this, that, blah, blah. I read my contracts. You know, I understand what's going on. You know, you try me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he'll ask me, hey, bro, can you look over this and that? I'm like, bro, you gonna have to pay me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. We all learn off of each other.
Yeah, we do.
And you know, energy's real big in boxing. You know, if you're you know, arguing with your lady before a, you know, press conference, or you're arguing with some whatever, your energy got to be right, your mindset got to be right before you do anything. And my brother and my brothers, we learn off of each other. Like my youngest bro, we push each other in a good way. I dropped the dude to the body my last fight, but I didn't get the knockout like I wanted to. He was tough. Dude was 32, grown man. You know what I'm saying? And my brother was like, hey, bro, you got to knock these dudes out. You got to get strong. So I told my brother, put me on some workouts. Because my brother, he does the weights. So little bro put me on. I've been doing those every day. And he's younger than me. But I learned off of him. And I feel like when you have that mentality where you learn off of anybody, it makes you better. So ask questions. It's not bad to ask questions, or to hey, I don't know what I'm doing this. It's gonna elevate you. Yeah. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. You know, I don't fight till August, so I'm just getting stronger right now. Getting stronger, mentally, physically, spiritually. And come fight night, you will see a different Amado Vargas.
Knockout, and that knockout's gonna be because of me. Right?
Yeah, man.
Do you guys have any crazy camp stories? Because you're always talking about, you know, you're training together, you're always preparing for fights at the same time. I know you said that Junior will throw on a bag sometimes when he's not even in camp just to help you out.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit, competition, anything.
We have a really beautiful support system, like I said. You know, that example is a great example, too. At the end of the day, my brother Junior was fighting, and Amado, and, you know, they were cutting the weight. Amado had a cut. You know,
like
I think it was Thanksgiving. I think it was
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The worst time, too.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was Thanksgiving, and, you know, that day, I knew they were making weight the next day. So, you know, I go, you know, I don't got to be there, you know, for anything. You know, he's running, my other brother's running. And, you know, I didn't have no running shoes, but I hopped on the elliptical. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just support, man.
It is, and I truly believe in a sport that's so lonely. You know, that's probably my biggest asset at the end of the day, because, you know, it just makes me feel comfortable wherever I go. So I'm never really uncomfortable, if that makes sense. But I think for me, the craziest camp story would have to be I dropped probably like and they did that to you too.
What?
In the amateurs when so they told me I wasn't fighting.
Oh yeah.
I put on weight, right? And this is amateur stuff, but you know, I go up 10-15 pounds and they're like, oh, you're fighting. Like, so I gotta cut that 10-15 pounds again and fight.
Trained.
You know what
but
I'm saying?
most people don't understand, before you step in that ring, you gotta, from the runs. But if you're disciplined, if you're a disciplined fighter, like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. I try to stay around 10 pounds away from my weight, so that way it's easier. And this sport is all about being disciplined. But like my brother said, like, you know, that's that camp story about him dropping 10-15 pounds, like, you know, thank God that he cut the weight right, because if he didn't,
I probably would have got hurt.
You probably would have got hurt in that ring. You know what I'm saying? Before even stepping in to fight, he probably would have got, because he cut the weight right. But yeah, it's before you step in that ring, it is tough, because you got to cut a lot of weight, and your legs will be already tired. You're just dehydrated the night before, not eating. Like, there's times where I don't eat the whole entire day. All I have is a coffee. All I have is a coffee, or because I don't want to run. I'd rather just starve and not eat, because I don't want to run, because my legs are already depleted. But there's a lot with going to being a professional boxer, and I feel like that's in anything, you know. If you're, whatever you do, there's a lot that goes to it, and people think it's
Sacrifice,
easy. It's a lot of sacrifices, and like Drake says, I made sacrifices. I've been balling ever since, and I have that as my wallpaper. Like I love that. If you don't make sacrifices, you're not gonna get the good things, and I like the good things. So you got to make sacrifices in order to get the good things.
I think like, you know, that support system really comes into play like when you're at your hard times, like on that weight cut, when your legs are gone, you're dehydrated, you're about to pass out, and just like you have your brothers, your father, the rest of the guys in the gym, just like there for you. They've all been through it. Like, you know, how does that feel?
There's no place that I want to go that my dad hasn't been, right? So, you know, and sometimes us being stubborn, we don't want to listen. And you know, he sits there with the sack lunch. He's like, all right, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a couple times that we've had experienced that. And you know, as much as the support system's there, sometimes we got to learn on our own. You know, I feel like that's with anything. So, you know, me personally, you know, even since the age of 10 years old, like I said, I knew what I wanted to do. And this sport, like, it makes you grow up quick, right? You know, my dad doesn't have to tell me to go run. My dad doesn't have to tell me, you know, you gotta cut weight or you can't eat that, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to be doing the runs. So even since a kid, and I applaud my father for that. Like, he's never been on me about my weight, never been on me about what I'm eating, because at the end of the day, if you want to fight, you're gonna fight.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. Life. It's all on you. Nobody cares if you're successful. Nobody cares if you don't go to school. Nobody. Excuse me. Nobody gives a fuck. And that mentality of, but I feel like boxing, it makes you a man, bro. Like, you gotta run, you gotta go do what you gotta do. You gotta, if not, you're gonna get knocked out. Nobody cares. It's gonna just be another highlight of on Instagram. Oh, this dude got knocked out, and it's crazy. There was just, and you can see right away by what the person, like how they carry themselves. There's this person that I went to go see the day before. I want to go see him fight. The day before, he was drinking a beer before his fight, and I already knew right away, like, this is not gonna end good. You know, you can't BS the sport. That's something in boxing that you can't do. I tell my dad, hey dad, I've been running. Hey dad, I've been training hard. You know, whoop-de-whoop. Come Monday, I spar. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if you've been putting in work. And that's one thing in boxing. The ring doesn't lie. Men lie, women lie. The boxing ring don't lie. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you got to put in the work, and if you put in the work, it will show.
Talking to your dad yesterday, I mean, he told me that, like, he didn't want you guys to fight.
Yeah.
You know, growing up. When was that, like, kind of switch? Because now, obviously, he's a big supporter. And, like, how did that come about?
He's living his, and he tells me all the time, he's living his dream, because obviously he didn't have a father, right? So, you know, after my wins, and he's picking me up, and, you know, I got to buy him a back brace. That man's getting old, you know what I'm saying? So I just told him, I said, look, you know, fight by fight, we're going to get there. And you know, all three sons are going to become world champion. Like I know there's a God. I know that's going to happen. So, you know, there's no other possible way. I don't see myself doing anything else. I really don't. You know, I've never had a real job. I've never, you know, I just knew that if I dedicated myself to this sport, it'd pay off. And at the end of the day, you know, my father, of course, you know, people always, oh, well, your dad this, and you're only there because this, and, you know, I don't like to boast or brag, but at the end of the day, I did my work as an amateur. You know, 130 amateur fights, only 10 losses in those, and 7-time national champion. And it's just like, you know, I love proving people wrong. You know, regardless of what it is, you know, you tell me that I can't do this, or you tell me that, you know, I can't, you know, fight at the MGM, or you're telling me that, you know, this or that, or what. I love proving people wrong, you know, and making that walkout at the MGM in my head. I paused for a second, and, you know, I really realized 99% of motherfuckers can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Making that walk. You're talking about some people will shit themselves just walking out. You got fans there. You got ESPN. You got, your family there. And you know how you silence all that. God didn't bring me this far to bring me this far. So I truly believe that. I truly believe I wouldn't be here without, my support system, God, and obviously my God-given ability and the work that I put in. So.
And I feel like knowing your worth is very important as well. Before I became 8-0 with 3 knockouts, I was working at the union. I was a carpenter, bro. I only lasted a month, and I said I'm not made for this. God got big things for me. It was cool money. Pops got me great money. I was getting cashed out real good what I was doing, but I just said this. I said for me, and I know knowing your worth. I feel like people need to know that. You got to know your worth. You got to know your worth to what you want to become, and I feel like when you find out your worth, it'll change your whole mentality, and mentality is everything. If you tell yourself, I suck, I can't do this, I'm weak, I only have one leg, or whatever you do, your mentality, if you say, nah, I'm the best, I could do this, I'm great, you tell yourself good things, you're gonna do that, and you're gonna accomplish that. And me and my brothers, we go hard. We train hard. And I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to have my brother alongside of me. I'm blessed to, have my father there. And I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful to be in this position, to have a voice, to tell people that they could do that they could be anything they really want to do. If you really want something, you're going to do it. Yeah. But if you don't want it, you're not going to do it. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So kind of doing like a little like 180 here. Like, what's it like growing up, like, in Vegas, being the son of like pro fighters? Your brothers are pro fighters. What's it like going out, like seeing your dad's fans? I'm sure girls are all over you guys. Like, what's it like?
They like the curly hair.
Yeah,
they like the curly hair.
But this is what I say to this. This is what I say.
They like the fade too.
I say when people ask who is the best Vargas brother, and I look at the person, I said, look, bro,
it's me.
I said, you like chocolate, vanilla, or Oreo. It's whatever preference, whatever Vargas you want. Okay, whatever Vargas you want. But yeah, some ladies might like, or some dudes might like the curly Puerto Rican, tatted. You know what I'm saying?
They ruin tattoos for me though. I'll tell you that for sure. It's like I don't want to look like I'm copying them. You know what I'm saying? They can keep all that. I'm good off of that.
He's a clean Colgate.
I need my Colgate deal.
That's his image.
Look, if I don't get a Colgate deal, some bad things gonna happen, man. I'm gonna go on for rampage. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my teeth. Y'all gotta put me in a commercial somehow. We gotta make that happen. I don't know who you know.
NickelUp,
I don't know who you know. You know what I'm saying? But you got a NickelUp.
Right
yeah,
there,
man. Yeah, man.
We got a shoe deal. Shout out to Adams Boxing.
Those are dope. I saw those.
Thank you. Shout out to
Custom,
Adams Boxing.
Bro.
Go get yourself an Adams Boxing right now.
Under the Vargas Dynasty collection.
Exactly. Also, and then shout out to Twilight True Fine Jewelry at Resorts World. We got a jewelry collection. Go get that, and yeah, we want to be here without our behind. We got great support system, not just fans and people, but people that believe in us. Dental Extras of Riverside, ATF Private Security. Shout out to my sponsors, man. They're holding it down for the Dynasty, and they really truly believe in us. And
you guys believe in us too for having us.
Thank you guys. Yeah, also for having us here.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
it's huge.
For real, yeah.
But
with those sponsors too, like, is that a lot? Like you going out, you're getting those on your own. You're kind of like making connections on your own without
networking.
Yeah,
key.
And so when you bring that to the rest of the family, like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel proud?
It's
to
just
do that.
If I could put money in my brother's pocket, why not?
It's a no-brainer, right?
And my thing is this. People ask me, are you jealous of your brother? Or are you this and that? Absolutely not. If my brother's winning at life, I want my brother to shine the most. I'm proud of my brother.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to see your family be elevated? Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying?
There's no better feeling than I think accomplishing or leveling up with your family, right? And I'm sure you guys have felt that and are continuing to feel that because you wouldn't be here. So it's a feeling like no other, man. You're talking about my brother that I share blood with, and why wouldn't I want to level up with? I told him, I said, bro, if we're not in Miami Memorial Day weekend on yachts, my brother got a yacht, I got a yacht, my other brother got a yacht, and then something's wrong. We gotta make that happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of that identity thing. Obviously, my dad did his thing. Now it's our turn, and I feel like fight by fight, man, we'll get there. My dad became world champion in 21 years and 5 days. So I told him, I said, I could do it in 20. I'm 19 years old. We got 3 more fights this year, 4 more fights possibly. I'm really ambitious, man. Really, really ambitious, and I know what I want. So they say New Year's resolutions change every year. Mine hasn't changed for 9 years. So, making those goals and making those big goals and actually checking those off, it feels good, man. I think the best compliment I've ever received was, you did exactly what you said you were gonna do. And that's the best compliment I could continue to get. So, we're doing it. We're doing it, man. We just gotta stay focused and keep the girls off curly and the fade, and I think we'll be all right.
You guys are real boxers. You come from a family of real boxing. Social media and boxing now, has brought a lot of attention.
It's all about
to the sport.
supporters. You look at Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
You look at people that are known. They know how to speak in front of a camera. They know how to sell a fight. That's why I love my supporters, because they're there.
So you think social media is good?
Social media is everything.
Yeah.
It's a new era. It's a new vibe. We're in the metaverse. We're in the metaverse, man. You know what I'm saying? You could buy a house next to Snoop Dogg in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different era. Nobody really watches TV. They watch like Netflix, apps. It's a new. Hey, we might even get an app. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? We might even get an app. So
yeah, we're actually we're in talks for a reality TV show right now. They received the letter of intent. So y'all see that real soon.
Stay tuned, man.
I'm excited about that.
You got 3 Vargas brothers with a legendary father. There's with the queen, Martha Vargas, my little sister, Mibea, we call her China.
Los Vargas, Nevada.
Look, we tell my little sister, you're gonna be like Kylie Jenner. You're not gonna have to do nothing, but we will. Whatever you want to do in life, we will pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
But we want you to conduct yourself like a woman. We don't want you to be doing no. You know what I'm saying?
No OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans. You're big brothers. We get in the ring. We make that money. But we want you, whatever you do, we're going to support you. But be right, do right. And one day you will get married and, but not right now.
That OnlyFans money is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially out here, right?
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I might have to hop on OnlyFans.
The last episode we did.
What would you have to do to be able to date your sister? What would he
Oh,
have to
yeah.
do?
Man,
He's got to get in the ring, right?
he has to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the
One
end of the
round
day,
at least, right?
Yeah, he has to see what's up around each of us. So that's 3 rounds. We got me, my brother, and my oldest brother.
And my thing is this: if you don't know how to throw your hands, bro, you can't be with my girl, with my sister.
It's not even. Yeah, well, I don't know what that was.
But if you can't throw hands, you cannot be with my little sister.
Not in this family, right?
Why are you gonna be with my sister if you can't protect her, bro?
Yeah.
What happens if I'm not there?
Or not
You know
just
what I'm
that.
saying?
Not just look. The reality is you're gonna get your ass kicked, right? It's reality. Like, come on, bro. You're gonna get in the ring. All 3 of us. You're gonna get your ass kicked. But the thing is this: are you gonna quit? Because if you're gonna quit on in sparring or whatever the case may be, you're gonna quit on my sister, regardless. So, I mean, look, my little sister, she's beautiful.
Very
she's
beautiful.
she's you know, very. She doesn't look like a little girl, man. And I just, bro, even here in Vegas, like, bro, people are trying to get at her. This that, like. Bro, these guys want me to like sock off on them, bro. Like what you see, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just she's very beautiful. She's you know, just had her quince, and she's becoming a woman now. So it's crazy to see.
We surprised her with it. There's a big artist. It's called Fuerza Regida. It's our sponsor with Jimmy Humilde, big sponsor. He has his own record label. We put them on our trunks. Rancho Humilde, that's our sponsor. But they surprised her. She likes all that, like, Mexican music and stuff like that. We surprised her, and it was a very beautiful day for quinceañera. But, yeah, shout out to my little sister, mi bae. I love you.
Yeah.
That's dope. Quinceañeras are fun. I've been to a couple.
Yeah.
Mexicans do it different.
Really?
Nah, never been.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we go all out, man. I love being Mexican. You
What's
know
your
what I'm
favorite
saying?
like food?
Favorite food? I think, man. I mean, right now, like I could eat right now. Like I just got done fighting, so I got a couple weeks off. So I really, honestly, I love sweets, man. Like I'll do chocolate cake. I'll do cheesecake. I'll do after every meal. I gotta stop myself. I'm like, you want dessert? I'm like, I do. But I've had too much, bro. So
you really do need the Colgate deal.
yeah, I do. Actually, I need to have all that. But like I said, it's just all about moderation. I mean, we've been in camp like 4 fights already.
But you can like, let's say you like, for me, we're boxers, so we gotta watch our weight. We can't blow up. Like, we'll do the macaroni, but it'll be the whole wheat macaroni with the extra cheese. You know what I'm saying? Low fat cheese. Or I like having a big steak. I like steaks. I love steak. I'll have a steak. Then we'll have a little bit of cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to do the cheesecake. And then we'll do, like, I invited my brother over. I cooked for my brother.
Yeah, he did.
It was pretty good, right?
It was really raw, though.
It was. I told him we wanted medium rare, whatever. I like my steak medium rare.
They just killed that. And
but you know, I cooked for my brother.
That was cool though. That was cool.
I cooked for my brother.
We went a little double date.
Little something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he's announcing that he's off the market or not.
I don't. Well, it's just, you know.
We'll cut it if you don't want to.
we gotta just. We don't know yet, but we gotta just.
We gotta test her out.
We gotta,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, little test. But
it was cool though. But this is really rare because me and him aren't in camp right now. It's rare. We're always in camp, so it's like.
Yeah, but we're not blown up though.
Nah. I like having some abs on me. It's just like, you know, it's summer. You know, I can't lose all my abs. Summertime, bro, it's hot in Vegas. Man. I gotta take off my shirt and look good, right? Look good, feel good, fight good. That's my motto. And even with my fights, you know, we gotta come fresh in the suits. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just part of it, man. Finding that lifestyle, not more so boxing being a sport, but just a lifestyle thing. Yeah.
Just eating clean. Like, I'll eat clean, and then mess up. I have a good, like, I'll have, like, a funnel cake. I want to, where did we go?
Knott's Berry
Farm. I had me a funnel cake, extra ice.
You have?
I have.
But you got to, like, you know, do good, and then have a little. And your body, like, when you do that, your body doesn't blow up, like, cause they're like, what the heck? What are you giving me? So you'll just, you know what I'm saying? You'll crap it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mono, I want to know, what's the living situation with, like, your brothers and do you guys all live together, or do you live separately?
So where I stay is I stay with my shout out to Coach G Flores, Gabriel Flores' pops. I sit right there alongside my brother.
You gotta be focused. Man.
I don't like living by myself. I can if I want to, but if I have a lady or if I have a girl, okay, I'll stay or I'll stay by myself. But I don't like to stay by myself. But it's good for my career because, you know, I have my coach there, so it's like, you know, make sure you do this, or it's just the food that we have there. It's not fat food. I like I don't know if they're not paying me, but I like Smart Water. Smart water is
Bro,
bomb.
essentially,
Yeah,
is the best.
yeah.
This
I
is the
like
best
that.
one.
I like having, we have good food. I like ground turkey also, but we have healthy food. But also for my brother's house, like when my brother where he's at, like he's with my parents right now, but he also could, he could dip out if he want to. But I mean, honestly, we're a close family though.
Yeah, we're a really
We're
close
very
family.
close family.
Right now I'm in the process of getting my first rental property. So I want a commercial property. I've been stacking. That's why I'm at mom's and pop's house. And like I said,
with that.
no,
wrong with it
I'm
at
stacking
all.
my paper right now, man. At the end of the day, I want to be 19 with a commercial property. I want to pull up and say, hey, these are all my tenants. You know what I'm
And
saying?
a couple
So-
knockouts too,
And a
right?
couple-
yeah, man. So
And a couple cheesecakes.
that's part of it. That's part of it. And I just think having key people in my life like my mentor Michael Cyprian, have my dad there, like my godfather Frankie Cassavetes,
I got him tatted on me.
yeah.
Yeah, I got him tatted.
He fought in the Vietnam War. My
can zoom in
strength
from
conditioning
these
coach, my nutritionist.
Right
His
here,
too, but
Frankie
he don't
baby.
like listening.
I got him tatted.
You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know if the camera can see that, but I got my Frankie baby. He went to the Vietnam War. He very, very
Militant,
He's very, very militant, and
perfectionist.
I love him. He pretty much he was there when my father was in training camp.
He was his strength conditioning coach.
He would play with us, and he's always been a part of our lives. So I one day I came to Santa Monica. I was like, look, Nino, look what I got tatted on me. It was my Nino Frankie baby. Yeah.
I love that.
My dad would fire him, and he would go play with us. He was just really involved in our family, and as we got older, we really got close to him. He's like 77 years old, but bro, he trains like me. Like he is so clean with his food, takes care of. He has no problems with his body. He's in great health, and I look up to him. I have very key people in my life that I look up to. Always encouraging me to sharpen up on my Spanish, on my speaking, on going to school,
Speaking
on
with diction.
just everything, and I really want to be here without him. So this was one of the key people in my life that I could call anytime if I killed somebody. I pick up the phone like, hey, Nino, this and this happened. All right, this is what you need to do, right? So my brother for April Fools, he calls him and what would you say?
I don't know. He's he's a little bit older, so I just bust his balls sometimes, and I said, Nino, I'm in jail, or I don't know why. He's like, what? He
was
loses
flipping
it,
out.
but it was like an April Fool's joke. But I love my Nino to death. He knows me like a book, and he tells me, Amadito. He goes, you could go sideways with. He goes, I know you like a book. You could go sideways within an instinct. He said, if you fuck up, I'm putting you in military school. That's my Nino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gee.
That's dope.
Um,
Family, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's part of it. It's I think it's something that separates ourselves a lot from a lot of other people. You got people that don't even talk to their brothers, don't talk to their parents, and don't talk to, So I think that's a dope thing. The best compliment I think we could get as a family is like, man, your family's dope. And sometimes I take it for granted. I got friends that I've grew up with, like, man, like, bro, I would kill to have a relationship with my dad like that. Or if he's in the stall, I'll push him into the stall like while he's peeing or whatever, like, or we just have a great
Some
relationship.
people think he's my brother. That's how young my pops.
He likes hearing that. They don't think that. He likes
Yeah.
hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he's a fool, man. If he sees any of us flexing, he'll take off his shirt right away, like, try flexing. I'm like, Dad, you're like 45 years old, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just, it's the world champion in him. It's the athlete in him.
He's
still.
a competitor still.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%.
That
So-
don't change. That don't change.
Yeah.
You
He
know what I'm
goes.
saying?
He goes. I could get 50 years old, but I still whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe
it's true,
it.
man. Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing, definitely.
Has he ever got in there and slapped you guys around a little bit?
You know what though? During like training, and sometimes I'll just be catching shots and working on my defense, and I'll see it like in his eyes. He'll start throwing at me, and I'm like, yo, Dad, I'm your son. Like, hold on, like, he'll get flashbacks. Like, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, good. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, like, I better not miss any of these. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because if not, I'm gonna get hurt. But there's been times like that's happened, and I feel like I need that though. My dad is gonna really. This is a grown man sport. It's either somebody got to walk out a winner or a loser. That's really what it is. So
Right.
I honestly got to prepare myself the best, and my dad helps with that, man. Especially trying to knock me out in the ring and doing pads and this, that. So that helps out a lot. Yeah, definitely.
That's sick. I mean, real estate, sunglasses brand.
Right.
After boxing, where do you see yourself?
After boxing, man, I honestly, I want to be a billionaire, man. I want a trillionaire if possible. You know what I'm saying? I want to break records. That's really what it is. I'm like I said, I love hitting that next level. I think if there's no feeling like, wow, I'm on a new level. All right, I did that. All right, I'm on a new level, and I just love winning. I think I've never really been satisfied with what I've been doing, and even though gratefully to God I've been successful, I just still feel like I need more. Like I need to do this. I need to break my dad's record. I need to become world champion. I need to become 10-time world champion. I need to keep myself busy. I need to, if I'm gonna do something, be successful in that business. I don't want to be looked at as a joke or this or that. And actually, I was watching the Arnold documentary on Netflix. Man, this dude did everything. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about movie star, politician, and bodybuilder. So I really related with that. And so I just feel like, I want everybody to know who I am. When you look on Google, it doesn't say Emiliano Vargas, Fernando Vargas' son.
Right.
Once that's crossed out, that's one off my list, right? I want to be my own person, and we all deal with things personally on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure there's certain things that you would want to overcome, and my brother as well, or yourself, and it's just one of those is a big one is for that motherfucker to say Emiliano Vargas, athlete, fucking trillionaire, this, that.
And you don't want it just to be boxing. You want it to be everything.
Man. I just feel like a lot of people limit themselves.
Yeah.
Like I'm just a boxer.
And
right?
there's never been 3 world champions with the father in history.
Right.
And we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. I know like there's a God, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a beautiful thing because forever in history, they're gonna say that the Vargas brothers, the Vargas Dynasty,
will be long gone.
We'll be. We could be centuries wherever. There was a family from a father that was a champion and 3 killer sons that became champion of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It can't get better than that.
That's a Rocky movie type. When we do, we gotta call somebody or we gotta make that movie happen.
That should be a movie. We were just with Mark Wahlberg for the Mark Wahlberg Wahlburger. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. He's awesome, man.
He's a Boston guy.
Yeah. He was just telling us like, hey, I know about you guys, and he was like, he's a big fan of my pops, so it was cool. My manager called us. He's like, hey, come down. Mark wants you guys he invited you guys to come to the Wahlburgers right there at Mandalay Bay. Came, show some love, and cool dude.
He's actually he did a documentary on Oscar De La Hoya, and he wants to do one with my dad. So my dad has a hell of a story, man. Shed light on that. It's something really dope. Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to Boston or anyone else?
Actually, I have.
Let's go. Yeah.
Actually, I have. Boston, I had my clam chowder is what they're known for, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's good up there, huh?
Yeah, so I had some of that. Man, I was probably like 14, 15, but boxing's taking me everywhere, which is beautiful.
Which
I've
is
been
great,
to
right?
Ireland. I've been to,
where in Ireland did you go?
Dublin.
Okay, I studied there in college.
Okay,
yeah,
really? That's what's up. How'd you like that?
I loved it over there. I mean,
Yeah?
I'm Irish, so my last name's O'Neill. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, there's a bar on every corner.
It's the best, dude. It's a little pub,
Yeah, I feel it. Nah, it's cool, man. I mean, saw some Irish girls,
Irish girls are beat though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we gotta see what's around the world, right? But yeah, man, I've been in Boston. We had my dad was doing a reality TV series out there or something like that, and I got to experience that with my family, my little sister, and you know. But I definitely do want to go back. Definitely do want to go back. It was dope.
Would you want to live in this area like later on in life, or
I think I really like Vegas. Vegas, man. If I want to have sushi at 3 a.m, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? It's open 24/7. Even
Survive. Vegas is nothing like Vegas.
Even for our lifestyle.
Not like Los Vargas, Nevada, man.
Los Vargas. Nevada.
I love that.
Man. So
put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, now we will. Hey, I actually said that in my press conference when I was fighting at the MGM. You know, so it's just we got to trademark that.
We had a reality show back in 2013. It was but we were like really, really young. It was called Welcome to Los Vargas, and I just feel like now we got the you know the letter that they want us to be back. We can't really address the network and all that, but it's gonna be crazy though, because it's gonna be 3. You know, like I said, 3. We're grown now. Like, it's not like we're kids. So
it was the highest viewed content on Telemundo. Mundo. So it was you know, like I said, gratefully to God, we have a lot of supporters, and you know them you know, watched us and supporting us, and even I'll still get comments like, oh, I remember you from the show, or this, that, and you know, so that was really dope, and you know, I'm excited to do it again, man. It's just like, you know, who are the Ball brothers? You know what I'm saying? It's Vargas brothers, you know, so we on that.
Tell what you think keeps your mom, or how your mom keeps the family together.
My mama's the queen, Martha Vargas.
She's the glue.
Look, because we got the same blood. If I call him the B word, it's like calling me a B word.
Right.
We got the same blood.
Right.
So sometimes, you know, us having the same blood, it could get thick. And you know, Mama Vargas, she's such a beautiful woman, man. I love my mom. And it was just her birthday. Shout out to my mom. It was her birthday. We went out to eat,
Couple days ago.
to like a Benihana's type of joint. It was beautiful, you know. We could pick up the tab now. You got. I tell my brother when he fights, I say, hey bro, you got $20? But it's a beautiful thing, you know. So. My mom is an incredible person, and we wouldn't be who we are today without my mother. We got good ass whoopings when we were kids, so it makes us.
And it wasn't by pops; it was by her.
Yeah. No, actually,
it was kind of both.
I think. I mean, him more so because he's always been fucking crazy. But, you know, I've only had to get my ass whipped a couple times.
Right.
Him, a lot of times.
I think
you definitely have.
A lot of fucking times. You know?
I was the crazy one. I had the silver tooth energy.
Yeah.
I had the silver tooth energy, and you know. I thank God though for those ass whippings. I needed those, because man, you look at kids now, they're wilding, bro.
For the white kids in Boston, what's the silver tooth energy?
Oh man, for the white kid in Boston, what's silver tooth energy?
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Oh,
really?
Silver tooth energy is like the crazy, the person is jumping on walls and it's crazy.
More so like
I'm a dark child, bro.
In Mexican households, you got badass kids, bro. Like, you know, their teeth are all falling out. They got 1-2 teeth, and then they got like you know, they have like silver on them, and like bro, like just chill out, like be good, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is. We speak a lot of like Spanglish, so like if things come out, I'm sure. Hey, shout out all the Mexican fans that know what's up.
Yeah, man.
But to all my people in Boston, you know, big shout out. I gotta see you guys soon.
I haven't been to Boston.
See the Boston
We're always
girls soon.
Out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Always welcome.
Yeah, let us know when
Nice.
you come for sure.
Kid with silver tooth, fucking avoid them.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Boston.
pretty much. I
That's
like
Celtics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bruins.
cool place.
We don't really want to talk about that too much right now.
Oh,
You just got smoked.
no.
Unbelievable.
You guys follow UFC at all too? No, really.
UFC is cool. My mentor, he's actually real good friends with Dana. So you know, he goes at all the events here. But yeah, man, I really haven't been to one. I know he's been to.
Yeah, I went to my first UFC fight. Shout out to the UFC fans. I met a lot of dope people there. I went with one of my close. He's my mentor also. Was Schmitty and Kat. I said this in another podcast. There was fan love in the UFC, man, and I even told Dana White. I seen Dana White say, "Hey, bro, I might fuck around and fight in the UFC." But yeah, man, I met beautiful people, bro. And,
I saw Brandon Moreno was training at your spot.
I sparred him like 2-3 times. It's good work.
He's a beast.
He's good, man. He tried to take me down though, but I was like, bro, don't take me down. But yeah, man, I met beautiful people, man. Shout out to my boy Rob, man. Got me on this podcast. Met him out there, and just, man, it's good, man. Just to network with different people. I feel like if you don't network, you're limitless to, new opportunities. So anywhere you're at, it could be a busboy. It could be that some people know other people that know other people. So it's good, man, to network.
Networking is everything, man.
Networking is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to add? I think, when your brother gets back, we can wrap it up. But you got a lot to say, bro.
Yeah.
You got a lot to say.
Shout out to the fight fans. Shout out to our supporters. Shout out to our Vargas Dynasty supporters. Just continue to keep following us on our social media platforms. You can follow me at Amado Vargas. You can follow my brother at
Emiliano Vargas.
And just continue to watch our careers just blossom and watch us become who we're going to become. We're still not who we are yet.
Right. And
we got a lot of big things coming, reality shows, deals, shoe deals, and just keep watching us. Keep watching us, and you got to be in for a real treat.
I told him, I said, look, at the end of the day, when I'm 21-0 and he's 25-0 and my other brother's 30-0, it's just, you're not going to be able to deny us, and I think that's one of the things that we're chasing. We just want to be known as bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When you see us fight, you're like, man, like that guy could fight. So one of the things we're chasing, and just honestly, bringing back what boxing really was, a hot, a time when my father was fighting. You got big fights, huge, super mega fights. And I'm glad to see it. They just had the Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. They got a lot of fight fans hype, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
boxing's coming back, but I just feel like, shout out to Ryan Garcia. He got to where he got to, but I think he could have kept fighting. Every time my father laced a pair of gloves and he went out there, he went on his shield when he fought that level of competition. He went on his shield, and that's why a lot of people respect and have so much love for my father, because my father never quit. And that's something that me and my brothers, once we get to that level of competition, you will see our bloodline, and it doesn't lie. Men lie, woman lie, bloodline don't lie. And our father is something I love my father. I honor my father.
Is there any mistakes that you think your father made?
Yeah, for sure.
Has he ever told you, hey, I'm not going to let you do this?
I feel like my father has his career. We have a blueprint, and to see we have a blueprint to see what to do and what not to do. Unfortunately, towards the end of my father's career, he was drinking. One of his friends actually was like, hey, you're world champion now.
Friend.
Well, not his friend. It's just a lot of.
No. At that time, yeah.
At that time, his friend.
But really, it wasn't.
But in boxing, there's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of people that just want to use your name. A lot of people, and that's in anything. But, he got his friend. Hey, here, have a beer. Then he started to it came from one beer, then 2 beers, and then started drinking heavy, and it showed. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like we have the blueprint. You want to become a world champion, you gotta don't drink, don't smoke, don't do the same mistakes that your father has done. Your father, look at where your father got to. You want to become a world champion? Then do the right things necessary to become that. And I never wanna. Every time I step in the ring, there's not just me, Amado Vargas. It's my last name. It's a legacy that people want to take away from. It's
Yeah.
people that want to take, they're a fluke. They're not the real deal. So every time we step in the ring, we're not going to half-ass this sport. We're going to go with everything we got because people are trying to take that away from us.
And even if people look okay against us, that's like already a win for them. You know what I'm saying? People hold us up to these huge standards because of my dad and what he's done, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to make our name, man. And really, you know, I know what's on the table, so I'm gonna train 140 times harder than the average person because you don't have the expectation that I have, right? You know, you think about your favorite fighter. You know, do you remember their first 10 fights? No.
Right.
You
And
don't.
people, and it's like the fans, they're like, oh, well, the Vargas Dynasty is only fighting cab drivers. Oh, well, the Vargas Dynasty, I don't like the way his curly hair is. Though it's just like, dude,
Yeah,
you
it's
would
always something
never
there.
make everyone happy. Everybody, there's something that people made. I don't like your purple shirt. Who cares? You like it, right?
Yeah, for real.
It's like, look, bro, you can never make everybody happy, and I just feel like just do you, bro, do you, and just let people hate on you, because the people that hate on you, they kind of want to be like you, and it's just like, I don't know, I could keep talking forever and ever, but I'm just
Motivational
excited,
speaker,
man.
yeah.
I'm excited. Thank you guys for having us on this podcast
Of course.
and having my brother,
Yeah, man.
and you know,
Thanks for
sky's the
coming.
limit.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
seriously for
Great rooting
everything.
for you guys.
We're rooting. We're excited to see it all happen. Like just.
I'm trying to go to Boston and see what's up
Oh, you're
over
coming
there.
to
You know what
Boston.
I'm
Come up
saying?
for sure. for
UFC 291's
Yeah,
up
we
there
got-
this
we got some
summer.
UFC
Yeah, come up
fights.
for that. I
Okay.
think Rob's coming up, right?
Sure. Yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah. No, I gotta hit my mentor, see what's up with that. I gotta meet Dana and Hasbulla.
Hasbulla is
we
crazy.
gotta
What do you
make
think of
some-
Hasbulla?
Honestly, I like watching the YouTube videos with like Nelk and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He's cool, man. I gotta meet him one day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Post up, maybe shoot some guns, something.
Get him in those, bro.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I
Just
just
sell out.
yeah, it'd be cool. So I mean, hopefully Boston too. If I'm not fighting, man, you know, I'd love to go down there. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we'll make it happen.
Hell yeah.
What do
Hell
you
yeah.
What do you guys think of Jake Paul? Kind of another social media star, very polarizing in the boxing
I can't hate
world.
on him.
No.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, his coach BJ Flores, that's his name, right? BJ
Believe
Flores.
so.
BJ Flores. He reached out and was looking for sparring, and he asked if my brother was like if he could spar Jake, but I was like, nah, bro, like he's too big for you. Like, why are you gonna spar him? He's like, oh, let's do it. It's
Who's
for the
that?
clout.
Junior for Junior?
For
Yeah.
Junior, he was looking for sparring and wanted to spar Jake Paul, but we just told BJ we're good, but shout out to Jake. He showed nothing but love. When my father got inducted to the Hall of Fame,
He's actually there.
he came up. We could, you know what I'm saying, and was like, hey, you told my father I want to be like you one day. So it's cool, you know. Jake, shout out to Jake Paul. You know, he's doing his thing. He was in YouTube and now he's doing boxing. You can't hate on the kid.
I
You
think.
know,
think he
people
can-
wanna
you can-
watch
You
him.
think he can fight too?
I think he's an athletic white boy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
athletic.
I think Jake Paul is an athletic white boy. You
It's a good
can't
way
get
to
mad
put
at
it.
him. He's steezy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He could dress. Got a following. Shout out to Jake Paul,
And he's
man.
brought a lot of attention
Yeah,
to
and
boxing.
it's good for the sport
Yeah.
of boxing. You know, Jake Paul's doing what he's doing. Shout out to Jake Paul, man. Make your money, bro. I ain't mad at you.
I
Love
ain't
it.
mad at you.
Man.
Alright, man.
Dope. All right. Well, we can. I think that's a good
Yeah, I
place
think
to
that's
wrap it up.
good.
But
Yeah.
again, thank you guys so
Thanks,
much.
seriously,
Best of
guys.
luck for everything, and
Appreciate it, brother.
we'll see you in Boston.
Awesome. Let's get it.